Dear human rights organization around the world, my name is Ilan. I'm a 14-year-old Kurdish girl. I'm sending these horrifying images and the following stories from the war zone and asking for urgent help to stop the genocide and to tell you how bad the Kurdish situation is in southeast Turkey. Please act now. Tomorrow will be late. Yesterday, on the 12th of January 2016, around 25 Turkish tanks and military convoy moved into the Kurdish town of Yüksekova known as Gavar. As soon as they moved into the center of the town, they shot everyone. The tanks ran over civilians and they killed many. Dead bodies are everywhere and streets are full of blood. Today is day 42 that the curfew is imposed in the Kurdish cities of Cizre, Sur and Salopi. The number of civilians, majority women and children, who have been killed has reached 250. In total, 450 Kurds in 1 month. More than 1,000 injured and around 3,500 have been arrested. Turkish tanks and military are shooting every single person who is moving out from their homes. Many civilians fled from their homes and many hid themselves under the buildings to find shelter from shooting. There is no law and no human rights. They don't respect any international law. They are just shooting and killing everyone. Majority of the victims are women and children. On the 11th of January 2016, 12 students have been executed because they rejected the Turkish military's request to use their homes to shoot the Kurds. I would like to point out a few terrifying stories that really broke my heart, which is happening in a country that is a member of NATO and wants to join the European Union. A lady named Gulal Guyalarak was 8 months pregnant. She was shot in the leg and stomach. Her baby was killed after she had been shot, and she is in a serious condition right now. 5-year-old Hussein Chalek, 12-year-old Bashik Baran, 30-year-old mother of 3 named Hediye Sham, and 54-year-old man named Osman have been killed. But there is a terrifying story of 3-year-old Miray Ince. He has been shot in his mom's arms by the Turkish army. His grandfather Ramazan Ince tried to save the boy and take him to the hospital. As soon as Ramazan arrived to the street, the Turkish army shot him on the head and he died. But the injured Miray Ince was still alive and was screaming in the streets. But in this time, mother of Miray went to help him, but the Turkish army shot her in the chest and she died. But 3-year-old Miray Ince was still in the street. In this time, a man named Aziz was working for the government as a nurse. He went out to save the 3-year-old injured Miray Ince in the streets, but unfortunately, they shot him while Miray was in his arms and they both died. Shooting and killing Kurds is continuing in the cities of Cizre, Sur and Salopi. There is another dramatic story which is Inan's family's story. The 50-year-old woman, mother of 11 children, was shot dead in the streets by the Turkish army. And they did not let her children to bury their mother. And the dead body was in the streets in front of the children for more than 7 days. Also, another 11-year-old boy named Mata was injured, but the army didn't let his family to take him to the hospital, and the boy died in his father's arms.
Skynda bygren! Du ska dansa!
These people you see in these images have been killed because they were trying to help Mata. Many civilians, majority women and children, are hiding under the ground as shelter, but because it is day 42 of the curfew, 11 children under the age of 5 have died from hunger and the cold. Around 45 Kurdish dead bodies are still not buried because Turkish government is not giving it to the families. They are still in the cool room of Salopi Hospital, and 11 dead bodies are still in the streets under the snow. While I'm reporting this, I am asking CNN, BBC, Associated Press, Russia Today, and some other news agencies please come to the Kurdish cities of Diyarbakir, Sur, Jazeera and witness the situation, crime and human rights abuses. Zilan Q, 13th of January 2016, Diyarbakir, Kurdish Zone, Turkey.